Hi, my name is Bindu. I work as an automation tester here at Sportsbet, Melbourne, in the CBD location. I first met Jack when I was trying to find my first job after my graduation, and I was pretty much in a dilemma because everybody was telling me um, it's impossible to get for your job without in IT specifically without your PR, and everybody was discouraging me. But it was Jack who told me, "Yes, only 1 in 100 could get. Why don't you be the 1 in 100?" And he did motivate me and guide me to be that 1 in 100. So I'm very thankful to him. Hi. So when I started trying to find my first job here, there were many things which were stopping me. Like, I don't know the work culture here. I don't know how do I apply because it's not like you have campuses and you do it. You need to have a solid LinkedIn profile. How to prepare a portfolio. I didn't know that portfolio was a thing till I started working with Jack, and that did help me a lot on how to create a portfolio just for an IT job. And like we think portfolio is only for wedding planners or some creative art students, but it helps a lot. And thanks to Jack, I was able to create a wonderful portfolio for me to land my first job. When I worked with Jack, what he helped me was to identify the role and then later what are the sectors available I can work in and how to understand the business needs of that particular sector and try to build my portfolio based upon that. And he did also help me how do I greet a potential employer, how do I make them feel that I'm the right fit for the role. And yeah, I did apply a lot of roles initially. There were lots of rejections, but Jack did help me filter out how to make those rejections constructive and help me build. And I did land my first full time role pretty much straight 2 weeks after my graduation. So I was very happy with that. I worked with Jack for close to 3 months, and yes, I'm a better. So, landing my first role in Australia would be one of the most memorable events of my life, and I felt very proud that I was able to crack open just straight out of 2 weeks after my graduation. I did not have my PR, not any visa. I was on my bridging visa, mind you. So I felt very accomplished, and that was one of the proud moments. And I was literally close to tears. I was calling everybody, like my family, and back home in India, and so one of my best takeaways from my time with Jack was mostly how I make the business think that I'm right fit for that job because there are hundreds of applicants with technical skills on par with you or above you for the same role. But how do I make them feel that I'm the right one for their role? So how do I show that right attitude? How do I, without being a slave, slaving myself away? So try to find the right fit, try to show the right attitude, body language, everything was a great takeaway, which I'll take forward throughout my career. So to all international students who are trying to who are very technically skilled but are finding it very difficult to crack an interview, I would recommend working with Chat because it's not just technical interviews. I could have hundreds of people who are very technically sound but do not make a solid term without the right attitude. If I were an employer, I would also look for an attitude, fit, the team fit and everything. And I do know working with Jack that he could help you find your right attitude towards your work and towards whatever you want to do in life, truthfully. So I would recommend working.